Serious video. Hey everybody! Past couple weeks have been challenging for me, and one of the realizations that I had was I finally got down to the root of why I hate it when people basically are condescending. Talking down, using you as a figurehead. You're just kind of there to look pretty, don't actually have ideas and opinions. Not that I'm not pretty, but whatever. So this all stems from this one job. I'm gonna try to not use names because I'm still friends with a lot of his friends and relatives. Anyway, there was this man who was the owner's relative at a place that I worked. Now, after college, I came in, I had gotten a little bit more experience out in the field, and so they brought me in when I moved home as a manager. The idea was that I was gonna help the other manager handle processes and deal with various things around personnel, paper ordering, phone calls, seating, the whole nine, right? I was gonna do bank deposits, the whole cash out at the end of the night, everything. A couple months go by, turn into a couple years. There were a couple moments where it was sort of like I had to have a talk with him about what he was doing in the place. And his response was like, dude, I'm in my late 60s. I fought in the war. Like, get off my ass. Which, for most things outside of a professional instance, a totally legit excuse. I'm old, leave me the fuck alone. Eventually what happened, there was this moment where a man came in, he was elderly, he forgot where he was. He knew his name, but he didn't know if he was supposed to be there. We had a takeout order in his name, he verified the phone number. What? Anyway, I give him the food, he pays, he leaves. An hour later, he comes back with the bag. Nothing touched. I'm really sorry. I went to the wrong restaurant. I need to return this. I need to get my money back. No malice in his heart. Like, this guy, like, clearly was slightly nervous and slightly not okay. So I gave him his money back. We took the food. It fucked up another order. We handled it. But then this guy decided so the man that I am talking about decided to ream me out in front of a full restaurant and my full staff. It was at this point that I realized that he didn't actually have legitimate intention of having me actually be a restaurant manager and an authority figure. He saw me as a figurehead. Therefore, it didn't matter what my opinion was or my expertise was. It mattered that he was right and he was calling the shots. And because of this explosive conversation that occurred in front of a whole bunch of people, I finished my shift. I drove home. I write up a resignation letter. I drive back in and I hand it to my managerial counterpart. And I tell him, I am unwilling to work in a circumstance like this. Flat out. And so for me, whenever anybody says, oh, I could do better, or, well, I'm not sure you can, or even insinuates that they could do the job that I am there to do better than me. And now there's different tones of voice that you can use. It could be a challenging thing. It could be like a buddy, like, hey, I bet I could beat your sales numbers kind of shit. That's fine, right? But when the tone is aggressive, that's when I'm like, you can do my job? Here you go. Yeah. So, I've learned that that's where that all stemmed from. That one instance as a young professional coming out of college and realizing that I was basically just another body to those people. That really bothered me because I have to rely on a lot of professionals who know their stuff, and we actively question each other, but it's in the spirit of getting to specifics, finding a solution, being creative. And so when people do that kind of stuff to me or to other people, that's when I tap out. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna play ball with you anymore because you're being a dick. Will Wheaton rule, man. Don't be a dick. It's really fucking simple. So anyway, that's what I've thought about this week. Isn't that exciting and emotionally thrilling? Thrilling. So there you go. I'm JSeven. This is my channel. You should subscribe if you like this type of emotional vulnerability while in a reasonably priced sedan. Also known as my never getting laid again shaggin' wagon. Ooh, wait. Never shag again wagon. Nah, that's too much. Anyway, okay, I'm off. You should go do something else. Or check out my other videos. You can do that too. Whatever. I like to be very, very limited pressure. You do what you want, boo. I got this. I miss you. Okay, bye. So while I was making this video in the car and working out some of my stuff, there's a reality to the situation that sort of then changes the whole narrative. And that's the fact that he died. He died a couple years ago. Now, it didn't hit me very hard, right? He's not related to me. We weren't very good friends, clearly. But his family took care of me. And his family were kind. And his family gave me my first big break. That's the twist at the end of this. Which leads me to feel guilty, right? Like, how can you have this such negative experience with an individual and dislike them so much, but be okay with the fact that they're dead? And so this conflict continues on in different forms. It ends up manifesting itself in different ways. And so while this is a really serious video, it's one that continuously gives me perspective. And so for that, I'm grateful. Thanks for watching. Sorry this got serious. So yeah, just thinking. Okay, bye.